Hi, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today I show you how I map, how I do my progression. Apparently I'm just missing the field. The rest of the maps and invitations are done. I tried some different farming strats and also T17s, but for my personal feeling they are too rippy. And today I show you how I farm currency. I cannot say how much an hour, but it's probably around 5 to 10 div an hour, because my gear is very good right now, and probably because I'm sticking to harbingers. First, my Atlas skill tree. It's right like this right now. I'm focusing on map drops from the final map boss. I'm using all the harbinger nodes, and for the rest I want to drop as many maps as possible. I'm going for the steering exarch because I ran around 5k maps and I never found a divine altar, and apparently chisels and other currencies are way better than the Ethos side. And I'm also using this point just for the final map bosses because they're both empowered by wisps. I'm running the strand map so that I can drop fortress. Yes. My map device is obviously Harbinger. I'm running 3 Harbinger, additional Harbingers, so I have 2 plus 9, 11 Harbingers, and maybe 1 or 2 from the Atlas. I'm also using the Harbinger Scarab of Regency to ensure that 80 or 75%, to be correct, are powerful Harbinger bosses. And I'm using 10% increased maps found in area for each map modifier affecting area. I tested it with normal maps, just chisel Alk and go. But in conclusion, I think it's better to run T8 maps, because I now have 80% better chance to drop maps, and I already sold a lot of maps. I don't know, around 500 strand maps I sold for Divine in bulk, and a lot of T70s I sold them right now, and Fortress maps are going for around 95 chaos, or maybe 100, depends on what time on the day you are online. And what is also very good is I'm dropping a lot of gold. Not as much as compared to T17 maps, but as told before, they are not as rippy. T16s are not as rippy as T17s. So, I showcase one map, I already put some in. These are all modifiers which are not really doing a lot, because I have 6 endurance charges. I'm playing F-Shatter, Slam build. I have 83 all res. With the flasks on I have 88 cold and fire res. With all the flasks on, and also 6 endurance charges, I have around 50k armor. I had 90% estimated physical damage reduction, so I'm pretty tanky. I have around 1k life rack with 6 endurance charges per second. I have more than 7k life. I'm alien immune due to the Storm Shroud, and I crafted my boots so that I'm 100% avoiding shock. I'm getting onslaught and from the lead by example, and warning call gives also a lot of armor as well. I already farmed an impossible escape so that I'm using those 3. Otherwise it would be pretty hard to maintain mana, and probably I wouldn't be as tanky without them. Because these are a lot of points, and I'm also using Unwavering Stance because I want to use another Pantheon, the Soul of Lunaris, instead of the Brine King, because I'm freeze immune and chill immune from the Storm Shroud and the Element immunity. Yeah, so we just start a map. I put all my currency in the city. So that we can see how much I'm getting this map. The investment per map is not that much. One Harbinger boss scarab is around 20C. Harbinger scarabs going for 25 per div, so it's like yeah, 1/8 of a div. So we are talking about 20C around for the 3 Harbinger scarabs. So with 40C, the strand maps with 8 modifiers and red checks are 10 to 12C. So we're talking about 50C plus the 10% map drop chance. These are going for around 5 to 10C, it depends on the time on the day. And so we are around 60C per map investment. I'm getting very good XP. I tried some shenanigans, that's why I'm not level 100 yet, and I died a lot in bossing. Yeah, so I will show you how I use the map. I'm not going in the Wildwood because I think it's not that worth to use that much time in the Wildwood. Even I got 2 times 12k juice of all 3 together, and there's not a big difference, I felt, compared to not using it. Only that the mobs are very tanky and very rippy, so that I'm dying a lot more often. I already dropped 2 maps now. I'm using mostly all of the altars, just like minus armor is not doable, and the rest is fine in most cases. I'm lacking a bit of speed, so I'm not the fastest mapper, but if you have a character who's mapping very fast and clearing very fast, you can probably get very good return in those maps. Drops burning ground. There's the first fortress map around 100C, so we already made 50C plus. Obviously there's not every map dropping a fortress map, but I think every second map you probably get a fortress map. Another strand map, so I dropped 4 maps already. And a lot of ancient shards and yeah, a lot of loot in general. I'm just sticking to pick all up because I don't want to waste time going back and gonna grab all loot again. Playstyle of my build is a bit annoying for some people. For me it's okay. I'm playing melee and slam since Harvest, I think, when I really started playing Path of Exile. I played a bit in Delirium and sneaked into the game in Metamorph, and for the last like 7 leagues I played a lot and cleared all content. And this time I decided, because the league is very, yeah, you're not you're not out of money completely, but it's not that easy to farm a lot of currency like in Affliction or some other leagues. So I thought about doing a video how I maintain my maps at first, and obviously doing some good return of invest. There you get, I'm already at 8 maps I think, plus 1 fortress map, 9 maps. And strand maps are going 25 to 28 per divine, so when you're running 3 maps or 4 maps, you already have like 1 divine of strand maps you can sell. I'm not rolling the strand maps myself, I'm buying them on bulk, for example on TFT. TFT is obviously not the best site to get those maps, or in trade in general, because yeah, there's always discussion about TFT. But for some occasions like these, it's very good to get your red checks and just buy the maps in bulk. I bought like 30 maps for two divines and some C. Now obviously I'm lacking plus charges due to the altar, but that's not that rough. Another map. Other maps are also like 60 maps for 1 div. Can also reroll if you wanna do that. Also some scarabs are dropping, and I'm already full. Obviously I'm having like always 10 maps in my inventory, prep maps. That's for my personal thing, but I'm just dropping some of the stuff in here or in some stash. Just ignore this. Just enable affinities. And back into map. Now my only problem is that I'm a bit rippy if I'm not having 6 endurance charges, but I'm going to get them very fast. Now I'm at 6 again, and now I'm getting a bit more tankier again. And obviously I'm not the fastest mapper as I said before, but I'm pretty tanky. And that's the playstyle I prefer. I don't want to go in a map like 4 to 5 times and die all the time. The boss is sometimes a bit rippy if he has a lot of wisps on him, because he pens a lot of physical damage, and then he does chunk me down pretty hard. Okay, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Maybe you try this kind of strat I'm using. We have a short last thing on what I dropped in this map. Obviously I'm not dropping like those. It's like 20C and another scarab which is like 40C. It not occurs every map, but I think we got around 150 to 200C in this one map back, so we earned around 1 divine, and I don't know, it took like 12 to 13 minutes. If you have a faster char, you probably can do around 5 to 10 maps, so you have a return of 5 to 10 divs. Thank you for watching, and maybe we see us in my stream on Twitch. If not, maybe in the next video. Thank you.